everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. Today's video is gonna be a rather more different video than the usual fashion content that is seen on my channel. I decided to do with you guys a review of a new curling or a hair tool that I got. I have naturally, I would say, rather wavy hair. I just don't have very like defined curls, which is something that I generally don't like about my hair. I would have preferred them to be like either like the, you know, like the very big kind of like curly type of hair or straight, and mine is just something like the in-between, which needs to kind of like be styled. I used to straighten my hair for a very long time, but then I just like didn't like that look on me anymore, and now I kind of prefer my hair to be rather curly, and just also like to have a little bit more volume, so I just don't like that very flat look on me. I mean until now I was using kind of like a straightening iron, and I used to use that also for curls. I also had very short hair for a while, so it was not as problematic, but now that my hair has gotten a bit longer and it's like very full, you know, I have very dense hair, I decided to get a new tool. The tool that I will be reviewing today with you guys is the Babyliss curling tool. This is also the Curl Styler Luxe, so this is the official name of the tool. It is, I would say, quite nice. I ordered it from Amazon. The price of this was at 74 euros. I do have to say that the last time that I checked on Amazon there was a sale going on, so I think it was at around 50 euros, so just keep an eye on it. Maybe like there will be also like more discounted prices in the future. This comes with a 36 millimeter kind of styling tool, which I thought would be kind of like a good average for me. As I said, I was using kind of like a very small straightening iron for a very long time, and just like the curls were just not as big and wavy as I wanted them to be, so I thought that maybe like a 36 millimeter would be kind of like the way to go, at least for a starting point. The tool has three heating temperatures, so it starts at 160 degrees and it goes up to 180 and then to 200. I kind of like usually go for a 180 just because I don't want also my hair to get very damaged by the heat. Other than that, it also has kind of like a I would say like one of these like cold type of like shots that you get. I think this is also like the newest type of technology now, also coming out with Dyson and so on. And to be honest, I have tried this before. I only tried this I think once, and I still have not got the hang of it, so I will definitely try it with you guys again today to see if I'm gonna be able to use this tool in a better way. And to be honest, the cold shot I have actually never used, but I will be trying that today as well, so that we can all see how that turns out and maybe if it does any type of changes to the curls. I have a kind of like a usual problem when it comes to styling my hair, that when I do curls, like they never really last for a very long time. I would say that for the day in which I curl them, for example, if I curl them in the morning, they will stay until like the afternoon or like later afternoon, but then they will just kind of like come a little bit more down, and that is something that I would like to see how this will hold. As I said last time that I tried it, it did kind of like hold on for the whole day, but maybe like this cold shot will definitely help to make this process of like lasting them or making the curls last a little bit longer as well. So I'm definitely curious to see that as well. As I said, comes with a very nice and comfortable wand. The on and off button is right here, and then here we have the three heating temperatures, so the heating levels, and with this button here you can decide to turn on or off the cold shot that comes with it. I do have to say that when you decide to leave the cold shot on, that the tool gets loud. It doesn't come, I mean it's not very loud, but I would say that it is rather loud, and for example when I style my hair in the morning before I go to work, I don't like to have a lot of like noise, and that's why I didn't use the cold shot the last time that I tried it, but I like to see today what that does to the hair. So let's get started. Let's go and turn that on. We You have to keep that pressed for a couple of seconds and then the tool starts heating up. As I said, there are the 3 levels of heat right here, and I normally stop at the second one. So the tool will kind of like warm up to the 180 degrees. And as you see, the cold type of shot option is also turned on for the moment. I will show you guys in a second how you can turn that off by kind of like double clicking this button right here very quickly the moment it starts to kind of like make that starting noise. So this would be the tool with the cold shot on. It is quite noisy. It definitely sounds a little bit like an airplane is taking off. It is quite noisy, and as I said, for the morning time, I'm not the hugest fan, but I feel like with these type of tools, having some sort of noise is kind of like a standard right now. So this would be the sound with the cold option on, and then you double click this button here, and then this will stop. And you can use this as a normal curling wand, just like you just curl your hair as you would normally do, without having kind of like that cold shot in the end. The tool also came with one of these pads where you can place it for the moment or for the time that you are actually styling, in case you want to put it down. Just it's also like one of these like non-inflammable type of pads. I'm gonna start to section my hair. I normally do them in 3 sections. And I'm also gonna go in and apply some heat protection, very important, because the tools are actually quite, I would say, hot, so we don't want our hair to get all messed up. Guys, I actually had to go in and read a little bit about this cold type of like shot thing. I'm not sure I understand that correctly, but I'll actually turn that on again and continue to curl my hair as I did last time and see if that is doing anything. So taking kind of like a smaller section, so I open it and I place the hair inside, and then I start turning it a bit around. And just holding it for 5 seconds or so, just to give the hair a bit time to curl. I just don't know how I release the cold one. Okay, I think I got it. Wait, let me turn that on quickly. So I think I got it. I think kind of like the cold thing is automatically on whenever you turn that on, so you don't need to do kind of like to press a button for like a cold shot, but it's automatically there. And to be honest, this curl looks much different from what I did last time. So let's keep going, and I'll show you guys at the end, or at the end of this section, what the result is. Alright guys, I went in and did the first type of like section of my hair. I zoomed you guys a little bit in so that you would see the end results. As you can see, these are the curls. I do see that like the cold type of like function on, or the cold fanning of some sort, like really helps the process, because it just gets also curled faster. The hair also doesn't come out hot out of it, which was one of the things that I noticed when I did it without it. So I do really think that the cold function makes a lot out of this process, but to be honest, I really like it. I will continue with the second section and we'll show you guys the results then. Alright guys, this is also the second section. It is looking actually quite good. I do have to say that like this cold function makes a lot out of it. Like really my hair right now is completely cold. You don't burn your hands in any way with the heat. I really like it. I think I still just need to figure out a little bit the left side, just because the curls I feel are not as strong compared to the right side, but just has been my problem my entire time. So if anyone has some tips about that, just please let me know in the comment section down below. I need to figure this out. But yeah, let me do quickly my last section, and I will show you guys my kind of like thoughts at the end for the tool. Alright guys, this is the kind of like finished look, or the end result, if we want to call it that way. I'm gonna zoom in quickly so that you can see the curls. I actually do really like them. Like they look very nice. As you can see also on the left side, I managed to get them as equal as possible. I'm gonna actually go through and comb them a little bit to see like how that looks. This is for me always like the scariest part when I curl my hair, because I feel like combing them through is definitely gonna ruin them. And but I also don't like them when they are too curly, if you know what I mean. But I'm just literally not gonna even like go through very hard, just a tiny little bit. And I'm gonna apply a bit of hairspray to calm them in. I'm also gonna go ahead and apply a bit of this hair mascara to kind of like bring down some of this frizz at the top of my head, because I don't like that. So yeah, this is the end result. I actually really like it. As I said, this is kind of what I wanted. Like I wanted like curls. I didn't need them to be kind of like, I don't know, extremely curly, but I wanted kind of like that kind of like blowout type of look, a little bit kind of like white in that sense. I just, as I said, I don't like that flat look on me. But for example, this I really like. To give you kind of like my end thoughts, right, to give you the end review, I'm gonna zoom you guys out again. So the end thoughts are, I actually really like this tool. To be honest, I like kind of like the width of the curls, and I just like, you know, that they are kind of like not very uptight, and the moment that you comb through them you kind of like get this result that it's just like, you know, like it's regular but also a little bit irregular. The curls are not all looking kind of like the same, but like, you know, I like kind of like that irregularity in the curls as well. I do have to say that leaving the cold option on is definitely a game changer, because I did not get this result the first time that I tried it. It was probably also just getting a little bit more used to the tool as well, but I do have to say that the tool is really comfortable in the hands as well. It's just like not heavy at all, and it compared to also other tools that I have tried, also the sound of it is really not as loud. I mean, of course, I think that this new technology with the cold air and so on, like this definitely has some type of noise related to it. I think that a lot of people also complain about the Dyson being loud and so on, so I think that that is kind of like a normal thing. But other than that, to be honest, I really like it. And yeah, I think that also the hair does not get too damaged with the cold option on. As I said, like the moment I let go of the wand, like the hair was never really hot, like it was really cold in that sense. So I think that also protects the hair. That's also what the wand promises to do, so kind of like not damage the hair with a lot of heat when you leave like that kind of like cold option on, which I would definitely recommend you guys. But I really like it. I am curious to see if also this cold option will make the curls also last longer. I am very curious about that as well. I will definitely give you guys an update on this, probably in another video or so on, because yeah, I find that to be actually really cool. As I said, I really like kind of like, you know, like the look of it, and just like also the kind of like the width of the curls it's just very nice. So yeah, all in all, I would say this curling wand is definitely worth it. I think that Babyliss is a very kind of like well-known brand when it comes to making like curling wands and so on, and I think that this option that they brought out is actually quite a very good one. This is my first a kind of like tool from them. I have never had anything from them before, and to be honest, I am very happy with the results. So I'm happy that I have finally a tool that I can just make and create this kind of like curls. I actually also got the other tool from Remington, which also became like very kind of like viral on TikTok because it creates a blowout look, but for me that created like kind of like a very flat look, like it almost straightened your hair without creating any type of like nice curl even at the end. So that's why I decided to get like a new tool and go for kind of like a more traditional curling one, but with this kind of like cold air option in it. But yeah, I really like it. I would definitely recommend this tool to you guys. You will also find it linked down below in the description box. But yeah, let me know what you think of the end result, and let me know if you have any tips to make it better, because I'm always open for it. I'm no professional when it comes to styling my hair, so definitely thankful for any tips. And yeah, let me know if you also want me to review any other like products maybe that you are thinking of getting and so on. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again next week with another video. Bye!